My legs had already recovered, but my mother insisted I stay in the wheelchair. She told me not to stand until the wedding tomorrow, all because she wanted to test my fiancé character, to see if she truly accepted me as a paralyzed man. If my fiancé passed the test, my mother would reveal her identity as the richest woman and hand over the entire corporation to her. But what I didn't expect was that when I returned to my rental apartment, I accidentally overheard a conversation between my fiancé and my friend. It turned out they had been together all along. They were even planning to fake an accident for insurance fraud and wanted me dead. I stood up, but chose not to expose them right away. Instead, I began planning how to take revenge at the wedding. Just then, a group of thugs suddenly kidnapped a passing girl on the street. While the crowd stood by watching, I had no choice but to drop the act, grabbed my wheelchair, and rushed in to save her. I successfully rescued the girl, but realized she had been drugged and needed mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Without hesitation, I gave her artificial respiration. Later in our conversation, the girl learned that I planned to take revenge on my fiancé at the wedding. To my surprise, she offered to marry me herself. I laughed it off as a joke and didn't take it seriously. Soon it was the next day. At the wedding, the host mocked me and asked why my fiancé would choose a cripple. I took the microphone and told our friends and relatives the story of my relationship. The host was moved, saying our experience was touching, but I coldly replied it wasn't touching at all, because during that accident, I had pushed my fiancé away to save her and got injured myself. Before I could continue, my fiancé cut me off, accusing me of trying to gain pity. Even her mother joined in, scolding me for saying such unlucky things at the wedding. I ignored them and announced that today wasn't a wedding, but a divorce feast. The crowd erupted in shock. Her mother slammed the table in anger, claiming my fiancé never despised me, and questioned what right I had to end the marriage. So I asked her to look my fiancé in the eye and ask if she truly wanted to marry me. The moment the words left my mouth, my fiancé furiously threw me out of the wedding, saying no one would want me except her. I simply smiled and revealed her affair. This time, she didn't even try to deny it. Instead, she smirked and announced that today was also her wedding with my friend. My friend entered with a group of people, mocking me in front of everyone. He loudly declared that if all the guests approved of their marriage, he would give everyone a $10,000 red envelope. The guests cheered and clapped, but one guest couldn't stand it anymore and openly scolded my fiancé for her hypocrisy. But she immediately suggested her best friend marry me instead, then threw a breakup letter at me, telling me to sign it. I sneered and tore the letter to pieces on the spot. My friend was furious and ordered his men to throw me out. Just then, the doors were pushed open, and the girl from